So here we are. We've moved to a new corner of the barn, and we're continuing our conversation on business planning. And yet, what is a business plan? Folks sign up and they take our courses with us, and they know that they're in need, or someone has told them they need a business plan, or maybe they've got a bunch of really scattered ideas, or they've created a product or service, and all of a sudden lots of people are responding to it, but they have no idea to think about it in a comprehensive, organized way to actually get other people involved. And they might be caught up in their own jargon, depending on their sector of business and such too. And so folks come to us saying, I've been told I need a business plan. And people have different opinions about whether business plans are really used or not, and what the value of creating a tangible business plan is. And so I wanted us to just weigh in a little bit on our experience with what we think a business plan is. A working definition being it's a roadmap between where you are now and where you want to be, and it really touches on all the areas of the business through operations, through marketing, through research and development of your product or service, the people who are going to be involved, and very importantly, the capital needs, and then also what capital do you have to work with to actually get there. So that's some fundamental things, but let's hear y'all talk about it.
So when I talk to some of the entrepreneurs, I find that sometimes they create a bubble, their own sound chamber, and they start thinking about the product or the service in a kind of an isolated fashion. And I think this is where they really need to start getting outside those boundaries, and also start talking to customers especially, or potential partners. Because a lot of them will think, well, I need to make a business plan, I need to make this document, and they focus on that activity rather than thinking a little bit about what is their product or service, what need is it going to fill, and who are the people who are going to get them to help them to get from here to there. And so they sit down and do a lot of research and make a lot of assumptions. And sometimes these assumptions are, well, I just need 1% market share to make this thing work. And so they kind of set that as a goal rather than looking at, this is a service, what is involved in providing this service or this product to this customer? Does the customer really need it? Who are the competitors? Who are some of the people who will help me, the key partners, the distribution channels, and how are the relationships that I'm going to create with my customers?
Mm-hmm. And I'll just jump in. There is value in the skill building
Absolutely.
of the formulaic piece of that, that's great muscle building to know I need 1% market share to make my cash flow work, right. But that's all internally generated. Yeah. And so the true business planning begins when you think, is that an impossible feat?
Yeah.
Or is that easy to go way beyond that because my product or service so meets the mark and the need of the market? So yes, I love how both things are happening in the business planning process. Of one, just building those skills to look at, from an aerial perspective, this is what we need to make this vision and venture operate. But then it's and are we the ones to do that? And do we have the skills and the resource and the time and the expertise and such?